six predators, one icy tundra, the other rugged wilderness. When the mighty polar bear and the ferocious grizzly bear cross paths, who reigns supreme? Today, we're diving into the ultimate showdown. Polar bear versus grizzly bear. These titans of the bear kingdom are among the most powerful land carnivores on Earth. But how do they compare in size, strength, intelligence, and fighting ability? Stick around as we break down every detail of this epic battle. Both these bears are massive, but one clearly takes the crown when it comes to bulk. The polar bear, Ursus maritimus, is the largest bear species on the planet. Adult males typically weigh between 900 and 1,600 pounds, 410 to 725 kilograms, and stand up to 10 feet tall, 3 meters on their hind legs. Built for the harsh Arctic, their thick blubber keeps them insulated, while their enormous paws help them navigate icy terrain. This blubber can be up to 4.5 inches, 11 centimeters thick, allowing them to survive sub-zero temperatures. Their elongated bodies are designed for energy efficiency while covering vast ice fields and open water. Meanwhile, the grizzly bear, Ursus arctos horribilis, is no lightweight. Males average between 600 and 1,200 pounds, 270 to 540 kilograms, and can reach 8 feet, 2.4 meters when standing upright. Though slightly smaller, the grizzly is stockier and has a signature muscular hump between its shoulders, a powerhouse of pure strength. This hump is composed of dense muscle mass that powers their forelimbs, making them expert diggers and devastating strikers in combat. Their shorter, rounder frame is ideal for maneuvering through dense forests and rocky terrains. Interestingly, while the polar bear has a sleeker body designed for swimming, the grizzly's denser frame gives it an advantage in close combat. That hump, it's a mass of muscle dedicated to moving those powerful forelimbs, making them formidable in any physical altercation. Additionally, polar bears have longer necks and smaller heads compared to grizzlies, a design tailored for capturing seals through ice holes. The grizzly, on the other hand, has a broader skull and more robust jaw muscles, perfect for crushing bones and rooting through tough soil. When it comes to raw power, both bears are forces to be reckoned with. But let's talk bite force. The polar bear's jaws pack an estimated 1,200 pounds per square inch, PSI, of pressure. That's strong enough to crush a seal's skull with ease. Their sharp canines, measuring up to 2 inches, 5 centimeters long, are built for tearing flesh, while their molars are flat enough to grind down tough materials like frozen blubber. Polar bears rely on this bite to pierce the thick hides of seals and other marine mammals, delivering a swift and deadly kill. The grizzly, however, brings even more bite to the battle. With a bite force of around 1,250 pounds per square inch, it can snap bones and tear through tough hides like paper. Their powerful jaws can crush through moose bones and even fortified turtle shells. And those massive claws, each one is up to 4 inches, 10 centimeters long, perfect for slashing, digging, and dismembering prey. Grizzlies have been observed using their powerful forelimbs to flip over 700-pound, 317 kilograms, boulders in search of food. What makes the grizzly particularly dangerous is its ability to strike repeatedly with lightning speed. A swipe from those claws can easily shatter bone or rip deep wounds into any opponent. Unlike polar bears, which rely on calculated strikes, grizzlies unleash rapid, aggressive blows, overwhelming opponents through sheer ferocity. Don't let their size fool you. Both these predators are surprisingly fast. A grizzly bear can reach speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour, on land. This explosive speed is useful for ambushing prey like elk and deer. Despite their bulk, grizzlies are agile enough to chase down prey over short distances or fight rival bears. In contrast, polar bears are slightly slower on solid ground, maxing out at 25 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour. However, in water, the polar bear has the advantage. It's a skilled swimmer, capable of covering long distances at 6 miles per hour, 9.6 kilometers per hour. Their partially webbed paws act like paddles, allowing them to swim up to 60 miles, 97 kilometers, without rest in search of prey or safe ice flows. That skill might come in handy if this battle reaches the waterline. The grizzly, though not a natural swimmer like its Arctic cousin, is surprisingly agile over rough terrain. Steep mountains, dense forests, or rocky plains. The grizzly maneuvers through them with ease. Their sharp claws provide excellent traction for climbing and digging, while their muscular frames give them the endurance to cover vast territories. In a fight, strategy is everything. So how do these bears stack up? Polar bears are patient stalkers. They rely on stealth and sheer strength to ambush prey. They aim for the head and neck with deadly precision. When they strike, it's swift and decisive. A single blow from their massive paws can incapacitate prey instantly. Polar bears, being solitary hunters, are calculated in their attacks, waiting hours or even days to strike at the perfect moment. Grizzlies, on the other hand, are brawlers. They use brute force and their powerful limbs to overpower opponents. With years of experience fighting other bears over territory, they're no strangers to brutal combat. They're known to deliver repeated blows, using their weight and muscle to dominate in close quarters. Their high aggression levels and battle-tested ferocity make them relentless fighters. Another key difference lies in temperament. While polar bears are solitary hunters with calculated aggression, grizzlies are territorial and far more prone to engage in fights with other large animals. That experience gives them a unique edge in a face-to-face confrontation. Grizzlies routinely battle wolves, other bears, and even moose for dominance. Historically, these two species have occupied very different territories. Polar bears reign supreme in the icy Arctic, while grizzlies roam the forests and mountains of North America. But as the climate warms, their worlds are beginning to collide. In regions like northern Canada and Alaska, scientists have observed hybrid offspring known as pizzly or growler bears. These rare hybrids are a testament to their overlapping habitats. But when an actual clash happens, the stakes couldn't be higher. A polar bear may have the size advantage, but the grizzly's aggressive nature and combat experience make it a ferocious opponent. In documented encounters, grizzlies often drive polar bears away from food sources, showing that brute force and boldness can trump size alone. So who would win in a head-to-head clash? Well, it depends on the battlefield. In the Arctic, the polar bear's size, endurance, and ability to navigate icy conditions could give it the upper hand. But on rugged land, the grizzly's aggression, speed, and close-quarters fighting skills might make it the superior fighter. Ultimately, in a one-on-one battle, there is no clear winner. Each bear is an apex predator in its domain, perfectly adapted to rule its environment. The real question is, what happens as these worlds continue to collide? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting wildlife content.